Welcome back to my cave, once again, humans. This time we're playing a Sonic the Hedgehog fighting game called Sonic Smackdown. It's made by the same guys who made Head to Head, another fighting game that you can get on Steam for free, because it's currently in early access. Maybe I'll do a video on that game one of these days. But for now, let's play this one. Anyway, we're gonna tackle arcade mode. It's your usual fare, you know, fight a gauntlet of enemies, blah blah blah. All typical stuff. And you're probably expecting me to play as Big the Cat, aren't you? Nope, I'm gonna play as another big guy. Vector the Crocodile. You know, when I was a kid, reptiles were the most awesome thing ever. Nowadays, though, my list of favorite animals is super broad. But I still have a place in my heart for reptiles. They are still awesome. Although, you know what? I used to be obsessed with robots when I was a kid. Nowadays, I'm just like, boring. I guess I just think organic living creatures are cooler than robots, who aren't living creatures. They're basically a bunch of wires and metal and whatnot. But enough about that. Basically, Vector is I want to say he's a grappler, but he seems to do just about everything. He has projectiles, he has grappling moves, he has some combo potential. I don't know, I guess you'd call him an all-rounder? I mean, he is a big guy, so he's a bigger target than most of the characters, and okay, he just shot a bubble into the ground. Oh, what is that good for? Oh, that was awesome, though. But yeah, Vector's cool, and he's a pretty fun character to play as. Speaking of which, did you guys see the trailer for the new Sonic Superstars game coming out? I don't know when it's coming out. I didn't catch the release date, but you can play as Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy. I mean, okay, fine. But at the end of the trailer, guess who's back? That's right, Fang the Sniper. After all these years, he's finally back. Maybe. I mean, he was kinda in Sonic Mania, kinda. But, not really. Sure, there were a few wanted posters of him, and there were little illusions of him during the boss fight in Desert Saloon or whatever it was called. But the actual Fang didn't appear. Instead, we got Mighty and Ray from Sega Sonic the Hedgehog, which, when was the last time they got the spotlight? Last time Mighty got the spotlight was in Knuckles Chaotix, and Ray, he was exclusive to Sega Sonic the Hedgehog until Mania came around. And Sega Sonic the Hedgehog is a very old trackball arcade game. And yes, that's what it's called, Sega Sonic the Hedgehog. I didn't name it. But anyway, so far the match has gone in my favor. I mean, this is only hard difficulty. There is a fourth difficulty called oppressive, but I don't think you can actually play oppressive in arcade mode. That's like a versus mode feature. Or maybe I have to unlock oppressive mode. I just haven't. And if I have to unlock oppressive mode for arcade, I don't know how to do it. Then again, I'm pretty sure the game's not even finished yet. You know, maybe in the future. Oh, and watch this. Let's rock! Gamma Crush! Honestly, I love how they reference other fighting games in this game. Like, Vector actually has Rainbow Mika's flying butt attack, which I think is kind of silly. Oh, I also love how they clap for the winner after a timeout, kind of like in Smash Brothers.
I'm booked up since the last time we met, Mighty, but you're welcome to work with the Chaotix anytime.
Okay, that was me trying to do a Vector impression. I'm not that good. Alright, next we're fighting Tails on one of my favorite stages from Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't know why I've always had a soft spot for Chemical Plant. And you know what? Speaking of Sonic and Sega, you know that old saying, Sega does what Nintendo don't? Well, a big thing where Sega does what Nintendo don't is in fan games. Sega does embrace them. Sega does celebrate them. Sega does allow their fans to make them. Sega does love fan games. Nintendo don't. Nintendo hates fan games. Nintendo thinks fan games are bad for business. Nintendo takes down fan games they find. But Sega does love fan games. In fact, I'm pretty sure the person who made Sonic Mania made a pretty popular Sonic 2 hack. Or was it Sonic 1? They made a popular hack from what I remember. Chris Whitehead, I think his name was. I mean, I do admit Sega could have handled Sonic Origins a little better, but it's still kind of cool that they actually put in charge someone who made a fan game to make games for them. I mean, like I said, Sega does what Nintendo don't. At least when it comes to fan games. And honestly, though, I've been losing a lot of respect for Nintendo, especially with how they've been handling the Pokemon franchise. Also, bring back Star Fox, please. The Nintendo Switch doesn't really have a dedicated Star Fox game. It kind of has one in Starlink, but it's not really a Star Fox game. It just so happens that Star Fox was a guest star in that game, but I mean, it's better than nothing. And the last game we got was Star Fox Zero, and I know that game has its defenders, but most people I know do not like that game.
You got some fancy gadgets there, kid, but fancy gadgets won't always help you in a fight.
There's also the game First Squadron, which isn't really a Star Fox game. It's kind of just a Star Fox knockoff. I guess you could call it a fan game. It looks okay, but kind of cheap. And that's about it, unfortunately. And before anyone brings it up, yes, I'm fully aware of X-Zodiac, and I do not want to talk about that game. Instead, let's talk about Sonic Superstars. That trailer came out of nowhere recently, and apparently it's like an old school Sonic the Hedgehog game. It's got the old school Sonic. It comes off as a little pandering, but who am I to judge? It's not that I dislike pandering, although that's a topic for another day. But it does seem to rule AAA games. But, One thing I thought was cool about the trailer, though, Fang the frickin' Sniper. We could very much see a comeback of this character, and that would be awesome, because they kind of teased it in Sonic Mania. They had all those wanted posters of him, and you could also sort of fight him during the Mirage Saloon boss. He'd summon this little puppet based off of him, but you couldn't actually fight him. It wasn't like he was that happened. It's not like him was actually in the game, just a puppet. But for Sonic Superstars, fingers crossed, people. I don't think the actual Fang the Sniper has been in a Sonic game since Sonic the Fighters, and how fitting, we're playing a fighting game! And I suppose I should talk about his moveset a little bit. I mean, like I said, Vector seems to be an all-rounder, and I've heard that Super, like, 20 to 30 times, and I still can't fully hear what exactly he said. All I know is that I've had yet to see that super fail on me. And then we got that grappling super, which has a slightly slow startup, so it's really not useful when trying to get out of a corner, and I've tried several times and have gotten punished for it. It's actually supposed to be a combo extender. Pretty good one, too. Alright, and he also has that spinning charmy attack. That's better for getting out of a corner, since it can push the opponent away. And it can also be used as a projectile, although why you'd use it for a projectile is beyond me. At least... never mind. Apparently, Vector also has an aerial grapple, which I don't know how to pull off, so... I'm also not entirely sure how to perfect that particular combo, where I use Charmy to attack from behind and then do the aerial grapple.
Now, to solve the mystery of how I fought myself just now.
Next, we're fighting Blaze the Cat from the Sonic Rush franchise. Whoa! I have to say, the stages in this game are a mixed bag. You got this stage, which is just red, 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 more red. There's an atmosphere to it, though. It's sinister, it's dire. Though to be honest, Pumpkin Hill and Chemical Plant Zone were also just red, red, and more red, so, Always gotta go with that light chop, because it has decent range. That is a good thing about being so big, is that you do get decent range. Usually. Alright, try to use the Charmy combo, and that didn't work. What to do? And I tried it again like a Dweebenheimer. Does it look like she's far enough away that you can pull it off, Baalf? Oh, okay, you can use the Charmy super as a combo extender as well. Nice. So, Vector has 3 particularly good supers, if you know how to use them. Yeah. Honestly, Vector is kind of a fun character to play as, if for no other reason than he's the big reptile guy. Like I said, reptiles are awesome, especially alligators and crocodiles. I can't think of many more animals that are more boss than an alligator. I mean, they are pretty boss. They're big, ugly, imposing. Sure, they're not hippo big, but they're still pretty big. They're one of the bigger reptiles on planet Earth. Plus, they're just so ugly, but in a cool way. Yeah, alligators are pretty awesome. Dang, she's actually beating me this round. That's unusual. Try her quick jabs. Or quick chops, or whatever you call them. Especially the one from the air, and oh boy. Oof. You do notice a lot of references in this game to other fighting games. I forget, do I use Rainbow Mika's butt slam attack? Maybe I'll point it out when I notice it. But, let's just focus on scoring a Hail Mary first. Come on, get away from me. And do the super move. Nice, oh boy. You're still not in the clear yet, Vector, come on. What did that kid from Despicable Me say? My name has both angle and longitude or something like that? I don't remember.
Jeez, when you said you were hot on and off the racetrack, you weren't kidding.
Also, I love how pronounced Vector's scoots are in the portrait, but they're a bit more subdued in his actual model for some reason.
Alright, next we're fighting Shadow, and what do you know? A stage that isn't red! Every stage has just been red so far! Thank God, we have a stage with color! And of course, we're dealing with arguably one of the most powerful characters in the franchise. Arguably. Hard to say, but right now he's not really showing that power. Bamba! Or whatever Rainbow Mika says. If I do that again, maybe I should just play the sound clip if I can find it. I'm sure I could just download a Mugen character for Rainbow Mika, but the last time I did that, the default sprites were pornographic. Yes, it came with a normal version, but he had to figure out how to put in the normal version. The default version is naked and pornographic, and why? But who cares? Let's just keep focusing on the match, and I'm being honest, most of these fights haven't really been that hard. I kinda don't mind that they haven't been that hard. Being honest, I kinda just prefer being able to beat a game without... Oh, I guess that didn't work. You know, without too much hassle. The only character in the game that's really tough as nails is the final boss. Granted, most of these characters aren't pushovers per se. You could lose to some of them, like Metal Sonic or Chaos. It's possible. But most of the time I don't have that much problems with them. But at the end of the game, you fight Super Mecha Sonic, and oh boy. Like I said, he is the only really strong opponent in the game. And you'll see why later, but for now, I'm gonna finish off the Hedgehog. Okay, that was improv, I didn't think that line through.
Being the ultimate life form sure didn't save you from getting beaten by Team Chaotix, now did it?
Alright, next we're fighting Amy Rose, who's been making a comeback in the franchise as of late. Been playable in Sonic Origins Plus, and is gonna be playable in Sonic Superstars. Kinda cool. Alright, here we have a stage of a street going up. Okay. Kind of an odd choice, to be honest. Then again, I've never played Sonic Adventure 2, and if I'm to believe anything after playing Sonic Adventure 1, it's a game you really had to have grown up with in order to appreciate, because Sonic Adventure 1 is kinda crap. One problem I had was the quantity over quality. There were a lot of things to do in that game, but so little of it was done well. The Sonic sections were okay, I guess. The bosses kinda stunk. Some of the other character sections weren't very good. The mini-games were all crap. I'm being honest, I have a soft spot for pinball, and there is a pinball minigame in Sonic Adventure, but my god, the physics are just bad. They're just you'd really have to play it in order to know how bad it is, because it's been a while. I just remember that they were just bad. I can't really explain it. Also, I remember the stages being quite short. And I also don't remember there being multiple acts. Maybe I should go back and play the game, but I remember having fun with it regardless, but still admitting it wasn't really a good game. Then again, it was popular for its time, so what do I know? But then again, that just might be the problem. It was good for its time. I also haven't gotten around to playing Sonic Frontiers yet. That's one I should try out. I've heard good things about it, and you know what? It's about time Sonic actually gets a 1-up. He's been floundering so badly, and it's nice to see at least some promising, what's the word? It's nice to see a promising turnaround for the character. I still have no idea what he is saying there. Alright, let's see if I can finish her off, and yeah! Honestly, Vector is a pretty fun character to play as. Plus, he just looks cool.
Hey, put that hammer down. I just want to ask a couple of questions.
Although he's kinda the typical, he's stupid kinda character, from what I know. Oh great, another red stage. Now come to think of it, aren't Big and Knuckles kinda the typical, they're stupid characters too? Again, maybe I just haven't played enough Sonic the Hedgehog games. You know, I really haven't had that much access to the games. Like, I have a GameCube, I could probably go out and try Sonic Heroes, but I don't know, I just haven't played a lot of the games, probably because people say a lot of them are crap. What about Sonic Generations? People like that one. People like Sonic Colors, at least they like the original, not the remake. I do have the Sonic Rush games, at least Sonic Rush and Sonic Rush Adventure. I don't have Sonic Colors, which is often considered the third Sonic Rush game, referring to Sonic Colors for the Nintendo DS. I don't have Sonic Generations for the 3DS. I don't have Fire and Ice for the 3DS. I hear those are both pretty good. I do have Sonic Mania, though. And it was cool that they brought back Mighty and Ray from Sega Sonic the Hedgehog. Wait, did I already go over that? Also, I love the fact that Silver has yet to tell me it's no use. Probably because it's no use for him. And there we go. That's the first life down. Just gotta beat him one more time. Let's see how badly I can stomp him. You know, the big guys are usually considered low tier. I always kinda chalked it up to people just don't know how to get around their big size. That's how I felt with the big characters in Smash Bros. Like, how is it that being big and slow is such a crippling flaw, even if you are super powerful and can kill in only a few hits? Meanwhile, it takes a million hits for other characters to kill someone, but they're fast, so they're automatically god tier. And just, what the? He was down, and that attack still connected. Is that attack broken? Come on, say it. I dare you, Silver. Yeah, that's what I thought. You're done. So, what does Vector say to Silver?
Any chance you got a sports almanac on you?
Wait, what? I don't get it. But anyway, now we're fighting the man himself. Or at least the hedgehog himself. Sonic. Alright, okay, so let's test out that theory, shall we? Let's see how well the speedy guy who takes a million hits to kill his opponent does against the big guy. So far, making a comeback, I guess. That's not gonna last, I don't think. Come on, Sonic, is that all you got? Ooh, okay. But I broke out of that one. You know what, Sumi? I'm actually kind of there's just a thrill I get whenever I beat a speedster with the big slow grappler guy. And yet Sonic the Hedgehog is laughing at me. He thinks he's gonna make a comeback, and I'm gonna try and stop him from making a comeback. Come on, come on. Yeah, call me low tier again, Sonic. Call me low tier. Actually, I don't even know what the tiers are for this game. Has anyone actually compiled a tier list? Is ArcForged still working on this? Oh yeah, that's the company made this game, ArcForged. And again, ArcForged also made Head-to-Head, and I might do a video on that someday, I don't know. And let's focus on this one first. Plus, I got a lot of videos I kind of want to do on the back burner, and I got to figure out which ones I really want to do and which ones I'm thinking, maybe I don't want to do this one. But anyway, first round wasn't too bad. How's that speed helping you, Sonic? Alright, round two. Let's see how this goes. Again, the big grappler guy has projectiles. At least I think he's supposed to be the grappler. He's big, he's got grappling moves, and is there an official term for what Vector is? Maybe he's not a grappler, I don't know. Alright, let's see. Yep, connects while he's down! OP move, please nerf. Nah, it's probably not that OP. I don't know, but like I said, I've never missed with that attack. Even when it feels like I should miss with that attack, I never do. Oh yeah. Come at low tier again! Now who's low tier? And once again, I have no idea what the tiers are like for this.
Nice moves as always, Sonic, but you gotta stop running right into my arms or your head's gonna end up in the dirt.
And next up, we got the bosses. First up in our rogues gallery of bosses is Chaos!
Let's see what this stage looks like. Ooh. So it's basically a destroyed city. You got water gushing out to the right. You got this destroyed bridge in the center, some destroyed buildings. It's a bit monochromatic, to be honest. But, again, they're trying to be doomy and gloomy and whatnot, so I understand. Also, I know I'm flip-flopping again, but as far as the whole Star Fox successor thing, there actually is another Star Fox game in the works. I mean, a Star Fox-like game in the works. Whisker Squadron. It kind of looks like Fur Squadron with a budget increase. Although I think the main characters are cats. I'm not entirely sure, but at least they're not a human with a tail.
Zodiac.
Alright, that wasn't very hard, to be honest. Did I say this guy could be tough? I don't remember if I ever really had problems fighting him or not. He could be a character that I just have absolutely no problems fighting. In fact, yeah, he is, because he likes to rush at you with that puddle thing, and he is vulnerable when he does that, making him pretty easy to attack. I mean, kind of a pathetic mid-boss when you think about it. Are you even trying, Chaos? Come on. There we go. Do something. Come on, don't just noodle around like a useless water tube. Yeah, I gotta work on my one-liners. Alright, and that's Chaos down. He was easy. Hey, babe.
I remember when you flooded Station Square. We had to pay a lot to get our office back in order.
Alright, next we got Dr. Eggman. Let's see how I fare against the good doctor. Or the not-so-good doctor. Also, I love how he has Sonic Adventure voice clips. His voice in that game is just hilarious. Though I'm not entirely sure where everyone else is getting their voices. I'm assuming Vector's is from Sonic Heroes, or what? How many 3D games was he in? Pretty sure they actually just brought the Chaotix back in Sonic Heroes. And the last game that the Chaotix were in, or at least Espio and Vector were in, if it counts as a Sonic game, is The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, which is kind of a fan game, kind of an official game. It's, it's available on Steam. You can get it for free. It was licensed by Sega, but it's still kind of a fan game. It's a weird case. It's like, no, it isn't. Yes, it is. I don't know. I don't know if you'd call it official or not, but you can get it off Steam for free. So, cool. And so far, it looks like the good doctor is not very good at all. Actually, I kind of won that pretty easily. Don't worry, Vector. You'll get a tough one next time. Okay, so keep using that chop. It's quick and got some decent range. Also, I love comboing from his regular grapple into his super grapple. The super grapple is, well, it's pretty useful as a combo ender. But maybe you don't always want a combo ender. And I've seen someone do something pretty nuts with Vector on the Discord. Yeah, ArcForged has their own Discord, and they mostly talk about Sonic Smackdown, but they do have a section for head-to-head. And once again, I might do a video for head-to-head in the future. Alright, almost beat Eggman, and being honest, he was quite easy too. Dang it, I keep messing up that combo. Yeah, well. Oh! And what do you have to say to him?
You owe us a lot of money, Eggman. We're not leaving you alone until you pay up.
And next is Super Mecha Sonic, the final boss. Okay, take everything you know about the previous opponents and throw it out the window because look at this fast mofo. This guy loves to stay in the air, and oh boy, he is quick. If you have problems with anyone, it just, oh boy, yikes. Did you see that? He took off like third of my life. Oy. You gotta be on top of your game to beat him. Alright, I am doing good. He's charging at me, and I'm able to capitalize, and you gotta use that super grapple a little later than normal since he bounces higher. But other than that, the strategy for beating him isn't too different from everyone. Okay, come on. You're doing good. You're doing good, Vector. Can you keep up? Oh, nice. Okay. Just he likes to stay in the air a lot. Keep that in mind. But you're still winning. You're still doing good. Okay, come on, Vector. Yes. Okay. Can you finish him off? Yeah. Okay. You beat him one round. Can you do it again? Please tell me you can do it again. Come on, one more round. Oh my god, this guy is so quick. Come on. Oh boy. Ah, no. Okay. Not the end of the world. Maybe you can use this round to get some more energy for your super moves. That might work. And oh yeah. Don't forget to use the EX grapple into the super grapple. Oh my, that's a lot of energy, but is it worth it? I mean, it does quite a bit of damage. And that EX grapple is instant, and that's useful, right? Come on. What did I just do there? I don't know, but it was kind of cool. And it worked, I guess. Come on. Hey, keep up the pressure. No. No. Come on. No. I don't want to lose here. This is the last boss. I don't have to do all that again. Part of me hopes they had a harder difficulty, but this guy is hard enough. Oh, come on. Okay, broke out. He got a lot of super meter bar thingy, whatever you call it. I don't know what you call it. I don't think I knew what you call it even when I was playing Crushing Force. I think I did that already, didn't I? I don't know, but this guy's tough. Come on. Okay, block. Keep your guard up. Use the break when you can. Come on. Capitalize when you can. Okay, you're doing good. Come on. I know I'm flustered, but like I said, this guy's tough. This guy really is nerve-wracking. Okay, you got that. Now, combo into it. Yes, you're doing good. Come on. Okay, I think I can do it. Just, yes. All right, one more super, and come on. That is how it's done. And for that, we are treated to a glorious ending. Vector says nothing for some reason. Oh, and then the ending shot, right? Then we get this shot. a big shot of Vector the Crocodile, scoots and all.
And that's it?
Kinda anticlimactic, but I guess this game isn't finished yet. But anyway, that was Sonic Smackdown. Until next time, I'm Baalf, and the cave is closed.